TAPSEC is the Technical Assistance Program for Sustainable Energy in the Caribbean. That's what TAPSEC refers to. TAPSEC is funded under the 11th European Development Fund cycle. It's part of the CARICOM Regional Indicative Program, which is sometimes referred to as a CRIP. And there is also a contribution from the German Ministry of Economic Cooperation, which is the GIZ.
We are supporting CARICOM member states and also our partners in the Dominican Republic in implementing their sustainable energy goals. We are working with lots of regional institutions. We want to have a very high degree of involvement and ownership in the region, that even when the project comes to an end, that we have all the knowledge still here in the region, and these institutions are still able to provide further support to the member states and to be part of the energy transition.
The TAPSEC project is essentially trying to deal with a number of areas. There are three areas: policy and regulations, information and capacity building, and the finance component of it. And what we're seeking to do across the CARIFORM region is to bring more energy projects to fruition, to operationalize them, and to help the societies at large to benefit from climate resilient changes and to have more access to energy within the Caribbean region.
And the intention of the TAPSEC was to look at how the region would be able to implement and support the implementation of the energy policy, the CARICOM energy policy that has been in place since 2013, and also to support countries in implementing their national energy policies.
Policy essentially is the bigger picture. Policy is that overarching decision or driver within governments. In terms of my component, it addresses the need to develop a conducive policy, regulatory and legislative environment that supports renewable energy and energy efficiency. Specifically, activities, programs and projects that would create a more enabling environment in the CARICOM member states.
The CARICOM region can be on a much higher degree in renewable energy deployment as we are at the moment. As we can see here, we have a big potential for sustainable energies, for solar PV, all kind of different technologies, wind and so on. So this could be much increased at the moment. If you look at the energy goals, which have been set by all of the countries, and also on a regional level, it turned out that the countries are a little bit behind at the moment. And that's exactly where TAPSEC now starts working with the CARICOM member states and also the Dominican Republic.
The view is that the region had been doing a lot of work in respect to policy development and policy design, as well as strategy design. But the view was that the region had not been doing enough in respect to implementing those policies. And so the TAPSEC was designed to really figure out what were the implementation impediments.
The project was right from the beginning really designed to have close partnerships and relations to regional institutions and to support particularly the Caribbean Center for Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency, which is based here in Barbados. CCRE will become a key role and key player in the field of sustainable energy, or is already actually, to support, to provide assistance and support also to member states beyond TAPSEC.
CCRE has signed a financial agreement with the GIZ in delivering the vision. CCRE is a part of the Global Sustainable Energy Network. What we say under our theme is we think globally, we implement regionally, and we act locally. So for us, we're a part of the global solution. We are trying to find the mechanisms, find the ways to support our people through the work that we do.
Right now within the Caribbean context, we are in a position of, I call it flux. We are transitioning to an environment where we need to bring down the cost of energy and the accessibility of energy, both for our commercial enterprises as well as our governmental enterprises. And through the finance component of it, we are seeking to do that because we have a lot of bright, talented people within the CARIFORM region who have excellent ideas, and we want to help them to develop their businesses. And we are hoping that through the CCRE, through a project preparation facility, which is a very special facility, that we can make all this happen.
The TAPSEC program is an important intervention for us as a bank because it complements some of the technical assistance work that is required in terms of helping renewable energy advance in the region. even as we try to fund the projects, what we have found is that it is sometimes difficult to do that unless you have, the kind of expertise on the ground in countries.
We talk about capacity building and a lot, and we learn our lessons in terms of previous approaches which came in, which would have included international consultants coming in, providing short-term expertise for a short period of time, and that expertise going out. Within the embedded of the TAPSEC program, a lot of the program executioners, including myself, are regional persons who have a vested interest in the sector and to see its growth and development. That is critical too. And then we are strategically working with a number of core partners who have critical mandates within the energy sector to play to ensure that we support them in strengthening their role and give them the capacity to execute more efficiently their individual mandates.
I see in the future really a big shift here for the Caribbean, that the dependency on fossil fuels will be cut at some point, and that we have really a higher degree of renewable energies in the energy system here.
In 10 years, the ideal Caribbean community having benefited from TAPSEC support, what I see is member states with a mix of energy resources that optimize the use of indigenous energy resources for enhanced reliability, enhanced energy security, enhanced resilience, and the continued development of energy. That is what I see.